let's measure our sleeve cap. Wrap your tape around the arm where the bodice and the arm intersect. Just wrap your tape firmly around the arm in this section. Now with another tape, in this case I'm going to use the next end of the tape, you're going to measure from the seam on top of the arm to the end of the tape. So the seam on top of the arm where the shoulder meets to the end of the tape, you measure that and to the bottom of the tape, and that's your sleeve cap. Okay, so how do you measure? How do you measure your sleeve length? It's simple. So I've shown you. So you just measure from the seam where the shoulder and the sleeve meet, and you measure down. See this? You just measure down slightly to the back, and then you measure down to the wrist. Okay, and you can also measure to the elbow. But what we do in the industry, we just measure down to the wrist, and then we have the sleeve cap. We go like this to the wrist. We divide by 2, and then we minus 1. So if you notice, you understand? Yeah, that's the right way. So I hope that was helpful. Right? Show you again. Measure down, down, down. All right. And that's how you measure your. Make sure you're right at the front on the body. It's just you raise your arm, and that bone, there's a indentation there. You feel indentation, and you measure from there. Or if you have on uh, like a bodysuit or something that fits well, that the natural seams fall at the natural part of the body, you can use that as a guide, right? But that's how it is. And obviously, your elbow, all right, can go about 2 inches for ease. Your wrist can go 1.5 inch for ease, whatever you want. But the best way to really measure your elbow is, if you can see mine, you put it like this, and you measure right around. Then when you raise your arm, you'll have enough room. Okay, so that's how you go about that. Hopefully that was helpful. All right.